Alright, this is in this video you're gonna see the new Jeep that I bought. The engine has blow-by, it's burning oil, so the engine may fail pretty soon. It doesn't have as much power as my previous Jeep, because my previous Jeep, the engine was okay before it blew up. This one, the engine's decent, but if I would estimate, we're running about 100 horsepower, maybe less. We can see what we can do. I might take it drag racing to see what it really times to be. I got a few things to do. I got to do a conversion, 5-speed conversion. It's an automatic right now. I got to do a 5-speed conversion. Today I'm going to see if I can get my springs off that I had on the previous Jeep and put it on this Jeep. See if we can get like a stage 1 lowering, and then after that we're going to, it's stage 1 because there's a lot more I want to do. Like it's a 4-wheel drive Jeep again, so I'm gonna have to go to the junkyard, get a 2-wheel drive version, and change out the front axle to just a solid bar axle. I'm going to cut, weld it. Well, actually, I'm gonna get someone else to weld it because that's suspension parts and that's kind of dangerous. And have someone else weld that up to make it like 5 degrees camber. I've seen someone else do it. I forgot their team name, but that's what they did. So I'm just gonna go off what they did, kind of copying for the front, and then lower the rear and so forth. Alright, so I looked at the transmission in the back. Well, I got the wrong yoke here, so I got the wrong one of these, too big. But even with the bigger yoke, it still doesn't fit the transmission directly. So it turns out I need to use a transfer case. So I'm going to keep this set up right here. If it fails, I'll use the transfer case. That's good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep it greased. Probably drill a hole, spray some grease in there every week or so to use it, or every race. Who knows? We'll be doing that. So what I did do, I purchased another, a headlight because it was missing one. I painted the bumper and the grill. I got my logo right here. One of my paint cans, you can't see this, but I used a paint can that was broken. It's like a dark blue, but it still was black. So that's what we're at right now. So unfortunately, I'm gonna see if the other light cleans up. If it doesn't clean up, I'm gonna buy another one. They charge like $10 to $20 for them, which is a lot, but they're just hollow pieces of plastic. But yes, I'm gonna probably do the other side, get that cleaned up, and that'll be that. It's gonna be, next will be the hood and this roof. Get it, I was looking at POR might help with this rust. So POR the roof, so permanent rust prevention. I'm gonna chop the back half of the roof off, make it into a hatchback. I gotta go tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can find a roll bar from a CJ. That's what I'm looking at. It kind of, I can make a roll bar out of that, or if I get lucky, I'll find a family roll bar from a Jeep Wrangler. I do have this I got from the junkyard today. It is a 2-wheel drive front axle from a Jeep Grand Cherokee 1996, same year. So it doesn't have that big old diff. It's still heavy as heck. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna notch it. Put I've seen it before. Someone did a racer. I forgot what their names are. It's not Petty Cash, it's someone else. They have one that's really low, that's pretty nice. I'll probably put a clip of it or something like that somewhere. But what it is probably 5 degrees of camber, notch it, so forth, so it'll fit. and so forth, and we'll get that in pretty soon as well. I'm gonna get, right now is this, but those are the shots right now, but it's not the best, so I can get a bar across and weld that in, fill it all the way up with gas so it won't have any fires, get a fire extinguisher just in case. Do more research, because I've been researching that. I don't feel like dropping a gas tank, but I might have to. That was a chore the last time I did it. That was a chore. So, very junky in here. Very junky. But yep, so I got my transmission in, 5-speed transmission from AX15 Jeep Cherokee Sport 1996. Just Jeep Cherokee Sport. It's shorter, so I gotta get custom transmission. That's why I got the yoke, but the yoke doesn't fit, so I gotta get a different yoke. And I'm gonna get a transmission. I'm gonna do the measurements from the transfer case to the back, and then that'll be good. That'll be that. They said I need to move it about 1 inch from bottoming out, and then we should be fine. I do plan on lowering the car a little bit more, so I gotta keep that in mind. I might remove the rear springs and just have the car on the bear and see what that is. So we have that, and because that's how low the car is going to be anyways. So that's why I'm doing that. So basically, I took the regular brake pedal assembly and welded on, cut off from the one I had from the Jeep Cherokee. Cut it off and added and welded it on to the existing one. So I took it down, put it back in, and then I did cut here, and then this is what was welded on and added right here. So that's the 3 pedals. And so you can kind of see the blue that was on here, the splatter blue. And then I just cut a whole bunch of holes because I messed up a couple of times, and added this in and so forth for my clutch and so forth. And it does run and drive. Alright, I'm going from ghetto. I had to do this temporarily or for a week. I welded on an extra bit from a dry shaft just to get by because it was short. So, I mean, went to ghetto to doing things safely and right. I got a custom dry shaft lengthened to work. It's just all this stuff is costing me a lot of money, but it's better safe than accident. I got rear tires new because the other ones were dry rotted to crap. So I got that. And we are about ready. I'm about to head out, put the dry shaft in, and then I'm going to head over to Moroso and see what the car does. It's slow, so hopefully I can at least get a 15 or 14 second pass. I don't know. Alrighty. Alright, when you drive on the street like you're the fastest thing on the block with your loud exhaust, and find out that you're slow when you go on the track. Alright, this one, the first one, I got an 18.2. I spun the tires really bad in the beginning. I was going against a Corvette, and I don't know why I was trying to beat a Corvette, but it was not going to happen. Corvette got a 12.0 and so forth. On this one, I actually kept up with the Mustang for a little bit to the 330, and then he left me on 8th and on. So the Mustang got a 15, I got a 17.3. I think the truck has at least a 16 to a 15 in it. I just gotta work on my driving technique, and I'm gonna work on trying to get to 14s by doing some engine mods and other things. We'll see.